Okay guys, welcome back guys to another video on the channel. Today, it's an exciting video today. I'm going to be taking you through my FA Cup Round 1 predictions. I always say it guys, the FA Cup guys, it's the best tournament in the world of football in my opinion. It's just the magic, the upsets, it's just brilliant, you know. You rarely see it anywhere else in the world, so yeah. I'm going to be giving you a hand-in-hand account of what I think is happening in each fixture. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and if we could aim for about 20 to 30 likes, guys, that would be absolutely brilliant. So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. First fixture is coming up with the intro. Alright guys, so first fixture of the weekend is the first of two on Friday evening. It is Notts County versus Alfreton Town. Notts County having a good season, they're sat third in League 2. Alfreton Town, the visitors, they're sat 7th in National League North. So it is quite a mismatch. I mean, for both teams, pretty good to be on TV. You know, they're both on mainstream channels, so for them that's massive for them too. For County, good money coming in. I'm gonna edge Notts County for the win just on this. I'm gonna say Notts County 2, Alfreton Town 1. Partly because I think of just the form they're in. I think they're gonna try in the FA Cup. You know, they'll want to get an upset of some sort. So yeah, sorry to Alfreton Town, but yeah, I think Notts County get this one. Alright guys, so second fixture on Friday evening, we have Tamworth versus Huddersfield. Tamworth sitting 16th in the National League, so mid-table. Huddersfield 7th, currently in League 1. So I mean, Huddersfield in and out of playoffs at the moment. You know, they're playing well under Michael Duff. I mean, for Tamworth, massive game. You know, I mean, it's a given, guys. You know, when any non-league team play in the FA Cup, it's huge. You know, what I mean, it's huge for the fans and for the money. So yeah. But I'm based on Huddersfield's form under Michael Duff. I'm probably going to edge again Huddersfield on this. I'm going to say Tamworth 1, Huddersfield 3. I'm going to give the edge on Huddersfield, partly because, yeah, the form speaks for itself. So, yeah. Alright guys, third fixture is Tunbridge versus Harbour Town. I'm not going to lie, I do not know a great deal about either team. I know that Tunbridge are in, I think it's the National League South, and Harbour are in, I think it's the Southern Non-League League. I think that's along those lines. For this fixture, I think based on the fact that Tunbridge are a bit higher in leagues, I'm gonna go actually for a draw, but I'm gonna give the edge to Tunbridge on penalties. So I'm gonna say 1-1, and I'll say that Tunbridge win on penalties. Okay guys, fourth fixture guys, we're getting through these quite fast. It is Worthing versus Morecambe. Worthing of the National League South and Morecambe of League 2, a team I know enough about. You know, Wigan played them in the Bristol Motors Trophy only a matter of months ago. Obviously Morecambe are sat rock bottom of League 2. It's been a tough season for them guys. I think that's the best way to say it, guys. They're really struggling. I mean, as for Worthing, I think it was their fourth, I think, so you can't go wrong with that at all. So for Worthing, it's a fixture they probably have a better chance in, really, let's face it. I mean, Morecambe in the form they're in. But I'm still going to give the edge over to Morecambe, partly because they need this, guys. They need the results. And I mean, and a bit of progression in the FA Cup, a bit of money, might give them a bit of belief in the team. So yeah, I'm going to say Worthing 0, Morecambe 1. Alright guys, fifth fixture of the weekend is Burton Albion versus Scarborough Athletic. Burton rock bottom of League 1 against 13th in the National League North, Scarborough Athletic. This, for me, is a very interesting game. I think Burton rock bottom of League 1. I mean, until only last week, Cambridge were rock bottom, and now their form has improved drastically. So for Burton, it's it's a tough time. I mean, it's been on the cards for a while, guys, and they've been in and out relegation zone and battling to survive on the final day for years. But for this game, guys, I'm generally going to give the edge to Scarborough. I know it's a big, bold statement, but I'm going to say Burton 1, Scarborough Athletic 2. I'm generally saying that because I think Burton are going to be I'm sure they're going to rest a few players, and I think Scarborough guys, they'll play a full team, guys. I'm sure they'll bring a full away attendance to into the Brackley Stadium. So yeah, guys, I'm going to say Burton 1, Scarborough 2. Right, guys, 6th fixture, it is Solihull Moors versus Maidstone United, guys. Solihull Moors sat 8th in the National League against Maidstone, who were sat 13th in the National League South. I mean, we all know, guys, how good Maidstone were last season, guys. That incredible FA Cup run which saw them get to the 5th round, where they were knocked out by Coventry, who went to Wembley. So, I mean, again, guys, just a fact, guys, that shows you how unbelievable this competition can be at times. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to back Maidstone. I'm going to say Solihull Moors 1, Maidstone 2, particularly because of that FA Cup run. I feel like they'll bring it into this campaign. I mean, no disrespect to Solihull Moors because they are a decent team. They're clearly not a bad team because they're doing well in the National League. But yeah, I'm going to give the edge to Maidstone, guys. So Solihull Moors 1, Maidstone 2. Alright, guys, match day 7 of the weekend is Gillingham FC versus Blackpool. Gillingham are currently sat 11th in League 2, Blackpool sat 16th in League 1. I mean, don't talk about Blackpool, guys, because I mean, we saw, guys, on Monday night, guys, they managed to come back against Wigan, which has deeply upset me, but that's what it is. I'm going to probably edge, I think Blackpool will be up for this. I think they'll have a good away attendance, they'll have good away support as they always do. But Gillingham definitely are going to fight in this game. I think there will be a lot of goals in this. I'm going to say Gillingham 2, Blackpool 3. I think the Tangerines will progress into round 2. Alright, guys, match day number 8 now. It is Reading FC versus Fleetwood Town. It is 9th in League 1 versus 15th in League 2. I think for Reading, it's been a bit more stable this season. The form's getting there. You know, I feel like last year's problems financially are behind them now. So that's good for them. As for Fleetwood, they've struggled, guys. Obviously, they went down last season in poor fashion, and yeah, they are struggling this season, guys. I mean, relegation is definitely in the mists. I mean, they are 15th, but it's definitely possible. For me, this game's got 0-0 all over it for me. I think it'll be a pretty boring game, in my opinion. I mean, no disrespect to either team, but that's just the way I see it. I'm gonna say 0-0. I think Reading will probably win on pens due to the quality they've got. I'm sure they've got some good penalty takers compared to Fleetwood. So yeah, 0-0. Reading will pens. Alright, guys, so up next we've got match day number 9 is South Wales, Newport County versus Peterborough, aka Posh. Both teams having pretty average seasons. Newport are sat 14th in League 2 and Peterborough sat 13th in League 1. I definitely would say this will be a close game. I wouldn't say 0-0 though. I think there will be an edge, probably a late winner of some sort, probably some late drama. And that late goal is going to go to Peterborough, so I'm going to say Newport 0, Peterborough 1. Alright, guys, match day number 10. It is Barrow AFC versus Doncaster Rovers. A proper clash this, because when you look at both teams' league placements, I mean, Barrow are 9th in League 2, Doncaster 4th. So this has a very exciting game to over here, in my opinion. I'm going to say Barrow 2, Doncaster 2. I reckon Doncaster will win on pens. But as I say, this will be a very exciting game. These two teams that I think are going to be in and out of playoffs all season. So yeah, big clash coming up. Right, okay. Match day number 11 is Woking FC versus Cambridge. Woking of the National League, who are sat 18th. And of course Cambridge of League 1, who are sat 21st. Woking, I wouldn't say having a bad season. I think, I think the National League, a tough league. I mean, it's so unpredictable. For where they are on the table, it's not a bad season so far. Cambridge, on the other hand, have had a bit of a rough patch season. They've obviously had that crazy streak of defeats I can't remember how many it was in a row, but it was something crazy. But Guy Monk, he has got them into some form last couple of games. Obviously, they beat Wigan and that started the streak, so you know. For this game, I'm going to say Woking 0, Cambridge 1. I think Cambridge will just have the edge. Obviously, their attention should be more on League One, you know, and survival. But I mean, I just think Woking guys haven't got the quality probably as much as Cambridge have. So yeah, I'm going to say Woking 0, Cambridge 1. Right guys, so match day number 12, we've got Stockport County versus Forest Green Rovers. Pretty close game. In terms of I think what they're trying to achieve. I think Stockport have had a very, very inspiring return to League One. I mean, they're sat 10th, they've had a very good start. I mean, fans will be absolutely delighted with that. You know, they're playing good football. You know, like players like Louis Barry making a real name for themselves. Forest Green have been, I wouldn't say obviously it's been a difficult past 18 months. I mean, they went down last season to National League from League Two. They're sat second, so realistically, guys, they're in a good position to go back up. But I think based on both teams, I think League One, less players are getting drained. I think from the National League guys, when you're second, guys, and you're putting a lot of energy into each game. So I think Stockport play a better team. I think they'll have more players will be up for it. So I'm going to say Stockport 2, Forest Green 0. Alright guys, match day number 13, it is Bristol Rovers versus Weston-super-Mare of the National League South first, which is massive for them. Bristol 17th in League One. We know Bristol quite well. We already played them this season, beat them 4-0. So you know, but I think for a fixture, I actually think this is going to be one of the biggest upsets of probably the round. I'm gonna say Bristol 1, Weston-super-Mare 1. I'm gonna give the edge on penalties to Weston-super-Mare. Big statement, but yeah, I think first of National League South are gonna give us quite the upset. So yeah, big on Weston-super-Mare. Alright guys, match day number 13. It is Rochdale versus Bromley. Rochdale sat 6th in the National League. I'd say doing relatively well, a decent position to be. You know, they're definitely in contention of going up. Bromley, obviously, who came up from the National League, so they know all about Rochdale. And Bromley have had pretty a decent return to the EFL. You know, I think it's a big transition, and I think they're doing quite well for themselves. To be honest, they've got a decent team. First fixture, I'm going to say Rochdale 1, Bromley 2. I think Bromley have the edge. They're probably, I just think they're probably going to be in a bit more of a competitive mood. I mean, Rochdale obviously got focused on the National League. For Bromley aren't really fighting for that much this season. Obviously, they are fighting for survival, but I think they've got guys. I keep saying, guys, with the money at stake, with the teams they can play, the television deals, yeah, it's certainly up there. So yeah, I'm saying Rochdale 1, Bromley 2. Alright guys, game 50 in the weekend. We've got Walsall against Bolton. It is Walsall, 2nd of League 2 against Bolton, of course 6th in League 1 at the time of recording. Walsall definitely playing well, guys. Over the years they've been in and out of League 1, League 2, they've been mid-table a bit fairly. So yeah, this season, guys, they're certainly exceeding expectations this season. As for Bolton, I don't like Bolton. I'm a Wigan fan, guys. What do you expect? But yeah, Bolton have improved. They didn't start too well, to be honest. They had quite a shaky start, Andre Evan, but he certainly got the ship steady. You know, after last season's disappointment, they found some good form. They won 4-1 last night against Stevenage. So yeah, for them they're certainly in some good form, which is why I'm gonna back Bolton. It pains me to say that, but I'm gonna say Walsall 1. Bolton Wanderers 2. Alright guys, game number 16, it is Port Vale versus Barnsley at Vale Park. Two teams in pretty good form, to be honest. Port Vale first in League 2, they're hungry to go straight back up, so that's good for the fans. For Barnsley, definitely a better season than we expected, guys. Obviously they had a very interesting summer, a lot of big players left on fresh free agents, but they've certainly got past that. They're currently 8th for time recording, which is pretty good for them. I think I personally expected much worse, so they're doing well, Barnsley. For this fixture, I'm gonna say 2-2, and I'm controversially gonna predict Port Vale to win on pens. In it, I think it's gonna be a very exciting game, Matt. And yeah, Port Vale with a bit of an upset. Right, guys, now for game number 17. It is Exeter City versus Barnet. Exeter caught 11th at this time of recording in League One. Barnet are currently sat 3rd in National League, which again, close game to call us again. I mean, it's been a trend now. We're getting a lot of the National League teams are all really doing well this season. I feel like this game, probably I'm going to give it to Exeter. I'm going to say Exeter 1, Barnet 0. I think predominantly because I think Exeter's 4. I think Barnet, once again, guys, National League guys, it drains the life out of players. You know, you've got to have that energy in the FA Cup, so I think Exeter have that a bit more quality. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Exeter. Alright, match number 18, we've got Swindon Town versus Colchester. Very, very close game, this guys. It's 22nd of League 2 against 21st of League 2. I mean, for me, this has got 0-0 written all over it, guys. I reckon it will be quite. It'd be close. It'd be an entertaining 0-0. But I can't say goals, so I'm going to say 0-0. I'm going to say Colchester to win on pens. I think they'll just have the edge of this game. Right, guys, match number 19 is Wycombe Wanderers versus York City. It's 2nd of League 1 against 1st in National League. This will be a close game. So you know, two teams at the height of both their leagues. I think Wycombe have the edge. I'm going to say Wycombe 2, York 1, but certainly wouldn't. Although, I mean, from last season, guys, obviously Wigan played York in I think it was round 2, and we only just won in the end. York put up a good fight in that game, so. As I say, I think York will put up a good fight in that game. So yeah, Wycombe 2, York 1. Alright guys, match number 20, we've got Chesterfield versus Horsham FC. Chesterfield currently 6th at the time of recording in League 2. Certainly pushing to go back up into League 1 for the first time in a while. As for Horsham, they're currently 8th in the Isthmian non-league Premier. Quite a gap between these two teams. I'm gonna give the edge to Chesterfield because purely because I respect them, guys. I mean they've literally become a Wigan reunion team. They've got like the likes of Che Dunkley, Michael Jacobs, Will Grigg. So I've got nothing but respect for Paul Cook and his team. So yeah, Chesterfield 2, Horsham at 0. Alright guys, we've got match number 21. It is Southend versus Charlton. Southend currently sat 14th in the National League, banging mid-table. Charlton, on the other hand, sat 12th in League 1. They've had a pretty good start to the season compared to the last. Close game for sure. I think both teams will go for this with the same sort of intentions. But I think Charlton will edge this one. So I'm going to say Southend 0, Charlton Athletic 1. Right guys, next guys we've got Maidenhead versus Crawley Town. Maidenhead currently sat 19th in the National League against Crawley, who are sat 22nd in League 1. Two teams who are sat right on pretty much the edge of their leagues, or their respective leagues. For this one, I'm going to very controversially say Maidenhead 2, Crawley 1. I'm saying that because I think genuinely it's a close game. I think there'll be some sort of like upset, and yeah, I think Maidenhead have got this in the bank. So yeah, I'm sorry to any Crawley fans watching, but yeah, Maidenhead 2, Crawley 1. Okay guys, game 23 is Brackley Town of the National League North versus Braintree FC of the National League. It is 11th versus 21st of their respective leagues. Very, very, I'd say close fixture this. You know, I mean, I think it'd probably be quite a close game at times. I'm gonna say, I'll say Brackley 1, Braintree 1. I'm gonna say Brackley to edge it in normal time. So hopefully a big win for them. Alright guys, match number 24. We have Crewe Alexandra versus Dagenham Red, or as they are otherwise called, Dagenham and Reddingham. Once again, a difficult game to predict. Crewe currently at 5th in League 2, time recording, Dagenham Red are sat 13th in the National League. It's definitely, I think Dagenham Red are definitely capable of getting something from this, but I think Crew's quality probably just exceeds Dagenham Red. I mean, Crew had a good season after their playoff dreams were shattered by Croy last season, so they're definitely on track to get them back up to League One. But for this game, I'm going to say Crew 2, Dagenham Red 1. Okay guys, so up next we got match number 25. It is Yorkshire's Bradford City versus Aldershot Town FC. Bradford sat 7th in League 2, Aldershot currently sat 17th in the National League. Certainly, again, I think this will be a close game again. I'm going to back Bradford. I'm going to say Bradford 1, Aldershot 0, partly based on, again, just that little bit extra on quality. Right guys, match number 26, it is Carlisle United versus the one, the only, it is Wigan Athletic. Yes guys, it is Wigan's fixture next, so it'd be prepared for a bit of bias, not bias, be prepared. For this fixture guys, this is a tough one. I mean, we have been pretty disappointed recently guys, and we've been beaten by Cambridge, the Mansfield game, which of course we vlogged, and you can watch the video guys, but after the video guys, please go and watch that video. I'm sure you will enjoy it, I promise. But yeah, that game, guys, it was disappointing, guys, because there was good spells, there was bad spells, but it's just like it's just the same every week, guys. Not much changes. The Blackpool game, again, a bit of improvement, but then we're just conceding sloppy goals. There's no real desire in the team, guys. There's no real structure to our team at the moment. So I mean, Sean Williams' job's in contention, which it shouldn't be, because I don't really see who you could replace Shimoni with. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to do a better job than him. So I think just got to remain patient, guys, because Maloney guys had a bad spell last season around the same time. We all said you go. I myself said get him out, but he proved himself, guys. He turned it around. He got us finished 12th, which was a great finish in the end. But for this game, I'm gonna say we'll win. I think we'll win 1-0. It's gonna be a good away end at Brunson Park, I'm sure. It's sold out, I think, as far as I know. For Carlisle, on the other hand, the 23rd in League 2, they've had a very tough relegation. They've problems with the squad. A few ex-Wigan players. We're gonna see Charlie Wyke and Jordan Jones. That's exciting in itself, but for this fixture, guys, a win's important, guys. I mean, we won the FA Cup, guys, in 2013, guys, which I think to this day will remain arguably the biggest upset in FA Cup history, in football history, to be honest. But yeah, the FA Cup, guys, is a competition which is rooted in this club's DNA. So yeah, all the signs are there. We should win this, guys. We beat them in the Rovers Trophy a week from Stones and Josh Stones on Al-Kibbe's goals. So I think we'll win. I think Carlisle 0, Wigan 1. Moving on to match number 27, we have Birkenhead's Tranmere Rovers versus Manchester's Oldham Athletic. Tranmere currently at 19th in League 2 against Oldham, who are 5th in the National League. Certainly, once again, a close game where there's going to be there will be goals, I think. I'm going to back Tranmere, particularly because I do like them as a club. I quite like them. I think they've got quite a good journey over the last 20-30 years. So I will say Tranmere 1, Oldham 1. I'm going to back Tranmere to win on penalties. Okay guys, match number 28, we've got Stevenage Town versus Guiseley, I think I pronounced that right, Guiseley of Yorkshire, who are in the Northern Non-League league. I'm probably going to back Stevenage, sat 15th in League 1, I think, certainly in better form. I don't know a great deal about Guiseley, so I couldn't really say too much about them. But I mean, certainly a big run for them. You know, they're going to head up for a big away day for the fans. But I'm going to back Stevenage. I'm going to say Stevenage 2, Guiseley 0. Okay, guys, match number 29. We've got Grimsby Town versus Wellston FC. Grimsby currently sat 10th in League 2, time recording, against Wellston, who are sat 22nd in the National League. Once again, close game, probably will go down to the wire. I'm going to give this to Grimsby. I'm going to say Grimsby 2, Wellston 1, purely based on, once again, I think it's a growing trend. I think just that little bit more quality they've got. So yeah, I'm going to give the edge to Grimsby. Right, match number 30, guys. It is Mancunian side, Salford City versus Shropshire's Shrewsbury Town. Salford found themselves 12th in League 2 at the time of recording. They're in okay form. Shrewsbury themselves are 23rd in League 1. Obviously a team again that they're very familiar with. They've had their struggles in recent years, but yeah, this has been probably the worst year for Shrewsbury. It looks like they might go down this season unless they do find some sort of way of improving their form. For this game, I'm going to give the edge to Salford because once again, guys, I think Shrewsbury are not in probably the best the best shape at the moment. So yeah, I think Salford will probably be able to cash in on that, and I'm going to say Salford 1, Shrewsbury 0. Okay, yeah, so match number 31, we have got Rotherham United versus Cheltenham. Rotherham currently sat 14th in League 1 against Cheltenham, who are sat 16th in League 2. As we know, seen as have the icon and legend Steve Evans, who has created some brilliant memes in the past couple of months. But for this game, I'm probably gonna. I think Rotherham edge it out. I think Rotherham probably the better team on paper. Cheltenham Cheltenham had a tough return to League 2 since the relegation from League 1 last season. So yeah, I'm gonna go Rotherham 2, Cheltenham Town 1. Right, guys, match number 32. We've got non-league Rushall Olympic versus Accrington Stanley. I'll play the famous clip.
Yeah, and he said if I didn't drink lots of milk when I grow up, I'm going to be good enough to play for Accrington Stanley. Accrington Stanley? Who are they? Exactly.
They are struggling this season. It's been a tough start. 20th in League in League 2, so there's definitely a lot of room for improvement, and certainly then the club safety is a bit of a is certainly going to be worrying fans. But as for Rushall Olympic, they are currently sat 23rd in National League, which are not ideal. Obviously, they are scraping relegation at the moment. They're in a very similar position, which is why I would have said it was probably going to be a close game. However, I think because of Acton's recent form, I'm going to say probably the biggest shock of the video so far. I'm going to say Rushall Olympic 2, Accrington 0. You heard it here, guys. If that happens, guys, come back to me, guys. So yeah, so good luck to Rushall Olympic. Alright, guys, game number 33. We've got Huddersfield Town versus Gainsborough Trinity. Once again, two teams I do not know a great deal about. I know that Huddersfield are in the Northern West non-league and Gainsborough are in the Northern non-league. They're both sat mid-table, so very close game. If I had to guess, I'm probably going to say Huddersfield at the edge in this one. I'm going to say 1-1 in normal time, and I'm going to go for Huddersfield to win on penalties. So, yeah. Right, guys, match number 34, we have got Northampton Town versus Kettering Town FC. Northampton comes at 18th in League 1. Kettering Town are currently sat first in the Southern Central non-league. It's definitely going to be an interesting game, but based on the quality and the gap and the gap in leagues, I'm going to give it to Northampton. I'm going to say Northampton 2, Kettering Town FC 0. Alright, guys, the next one is arguably probably the biggest fixture. It is MK Dons versus AFC Wimbledon. And if you didn't see the draw, the round 1 draw, then and the reaction to these two getting drawn was huge, because for a little bit of history for you, guys. So obviously Wimbledon were a massive team in the 80s and early 90s until they went extinct, and MK Dons replaced them, and then of course AFC Wimbledon were then reformed. So yeah, this is a massive game, guys. This is more or less like the battle of one team. That's what it feels like. But both doing okay in League 2. It's a massive game. I'm going to go for a thriller here. I'm going to say MK Dons 3, AFC Wimbledon 3, and I'm going to back MK Dons to win on penalties. It's going to be a good game, this, guys. And yeah, hopefully I'll call it right. Okay, guys, match number 35. We've got London's Sutton United taking on League One's finest Birmingham FC. big mismatch. Sutton found themselves at time recording. They found themselves 14th in the National League. Birmingham first in League One. Birmingham having a great season, guys. They spent big in the summer. They went down, but they knew it would be easy, and yeah, they made sure they spent good money. They've got a good team. Sutton, on the other hand, they're capable, but I think Birmingham have this game, guys. I think Birmingham. It wouldn't surprise me to see Birmingham get to at least the 5th, maybe 6th round. It would not surprise me at all. So I'm going to say Sutton 1, Birmingham 3. Okay, guys, match number 36. We see National League North, Curzon Ashton versus the League One, Mansfield Town. If you did see the last video, you obviously saw that we played Mansfield and they had pretty exceptional support, so I'm sure they were taking a good backing up to Curzon Ashton. After the game itself, obviously a bit of a mismatch, but I mean Mansfield are in good form. Curzon Ashton are also in good form. They're currently 4th in the National League North. I'm going to back Mansfield, partly because of again the quality. I'll say Curzon Ashton 1, Mansfield 2. Okay, guys, up next, guys, is Boreham Wood versus Leyton Orient, match day 37. Another big game. Boreham Wood found themselves 10th in the National League South. Leyton Orient found themselves 20th in League One, so another team who are on the verge of going down. I mean, I do bring back to. I'm going to bring up Boreham Wood's surprise FA Cup journey, and I think it was the 21-22 campaign. They got to the, I think it was the 4th round against Everton. They got beat at Goodison, but they put up a good fight in that journey, guys. They put up a good fight at Goodison Park for the full 90 minutes. So I'm gonna give this to Boreham Wood, guys. I think they're gonna surprise, guys. I wouldn't put it past them to go on another giant killing. So I'm gonna say Boreham Wood 1, Leyton Orient 0. Right, guys, another big one. Match day 39. This time it is Harrogate versus Wrexham. Another big game. Harrogate found themselves 17th in League 2. Wrexham found themselves 3rd in League 1. Obviously, this was a League 2 fixture last season, but obviously Wrexham have gone their separate ways now. They've had this brilliant takeover from Ryan Reynolds. And yeah, it's going well for Wrexham this season. You know, the documentary, I mean, the money there getting packed in with is crazy. So for Wrexham, yeah, I think this could be a win for Wrexham. I'm going to say Yorkshire's Harrogate 1 and Wales' Wrexham 3. Okay, guys, for the final game of what's been a very good video, it is match number 40. It is Chesham FC versus League One's Lincoln City. Obviously, this is the final game. It is the only game on Monday, so a big one to see off the weekend. Chesham found themselves 10th in National League South. Lincoln, out of time recording, found themselves 5th in League One. So again, quite a gap, but I think Chesham will definitely put up a good fight for the 90 minutes. I'm going to say 1-1 all time, and I'm going to say Lincoln to get the win on penalties. Right, guys, so thanks for tuning into today's video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed what's been a very long prediction. We've done 40 games, which felt like nothing, to be honest. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, share the video, subscribe. If we can hit 20 to 30 likes, guys, even more appreciated, guys. Obviously, our second video now. But yeah, guys, this channel, guys, it's going to be more frequent uploads, and things will get better over time. So yeah, thanks for today, guys. See you next time.